To feeling like cardboard? No. Great. I lost all my viewers. Oh, I love when that fucking happens. That's great. Thanks, OBS. Awesome. Yeah, Darkrai's cave is very shiny. Okay, everything should be back. I don't know why that even happened. The plugin for streaming to YouTube is finicky. Like I said, this arena for Darkrai is pretty boring. It could stand to be a lot moodier and spookier. Yeah, that Toad mascot costume dancing is the exact one. That's such a good one. I don't know what's worse, if they change the recipe of a snack you like or if they discontinue it. One of my favorite drinks used to be sparkling ice. Had a ginger lime flavor. And it was so good. It was like my favorite drink. And they got rid of it. I went to order another case and they were like sold out. And they were sold out for a while. I'm like, wait a second. What happened? And I went on their website and they said it was discontinued. Gotta keep the inferior lemon lime flavor. You know another one I miss a lot? I was thinking about it yesterday too. Pop-Tarts used to have a chocolate peanut butter flavor that was so good. It was such a good flavor. It was so peanut buttery and chocolatey, and I guess it wasn't a permanent flavor, so one day it was just gone. RIP. Yeah, this is Terraria. Terraria's soundtrack is great. The jungle music from Terraria is my favorite track from the whole game. Such a good song. Here, I can play another Terraria song on the list. This is another good one. This is Mushrooms. The Keldeo form. I never did Keldeo in Sword and Shield. Or Black and White 2. I don't think have I ever done any Keldeo event? Can I share this playlist? It's just unlisted. Hold on, check that link. Tyler, does that work? I have a poster from when Black and White 2 came out with Keldio's... what is it called? Absolute? Keldio's form on it. I don't like Keldeo, to be honest. It is one of my least... it might be one of my least favorite mythicals. Does opening that bring up the playlist? One time Twitch played the Kira movie that Keldio's in, and I watched like the first 10 minutes of it, and Keldeo literally is the cause of all the problems. It goes in, tries to fight Kirin by itself, and gets all the other swords of justice frozen. I don't know if that'll work or not. I'm not getting a response on whether it works or not. The way you type that character, I read it as I am a doctor. Wasn't Keldio's voice actor like not a good guy? Yeah, that's how it went. I didn't even get the meme right. I am a surgeon. I am a sword of justice. Like, okay, Keldeo. Okay. That's how Keldeo comes off. That is how Keldeo comes off. Keldeo should have been water dragon. It should have been more dragon-like, like the myth it's based off of. Yeah, that's true, Justin. I think we literally had a conversation like that yesterday. Or the 2 days ago. Ugh, Christ. I mean, a lot of voice actors are wealthy people. Just like a lot of, just like celebrities, so. I'm not saying it, you have to be like some big celebrity to commit a crime, but. It's just, you know what I mean. $34.15. Money, power corrupts something something. The mythical events limited, I know. It's such a shame. I pretty much have to answer a comment almost every week, somebody asking on one of the VODs, "Hey, can I still get Darkrai?" And I have to be like, no, I'm sorry. I mean, I know it's not my fault. I didn't make Game Freak or Ilka do anything, but it's like, it always sucks. What's up, Enzo? He probably will. Chad, I'll never get over the disappointment of somebody on Twitter claiming that you could shiny hunt Manaphy in PLA, only to find out that they were just hacking and that Manaphy was in fact still locked. Heartbreaking. I want Manaphy shiny so bad without having to go back and do any other ranger garbage. What's up, YOLO? We are getting closer to 4K. Yeah, you remember that, Tyler? I remember that very well. Somebody, like, hacked in Manaphy shiny. I feel like we're at the point where, like, most mythicals feel like they're just completely unavailable to shiny hunt. They're either locked, like Victini or Hoopa, or any modern mythical like Pecharunt or Zarude, or you have to have an extremely specific old game and a ton of patience. Face any consequence. I mean, look at like how YouTubers can just come back. Sometimes I look at the YouTube drama subreddit, and it's just so deeply depressing. It's not even fun to view anymore. There's no like fun, like funny controversies. It's all like person committed very serious crime. Oh Lord. Sniper. Yeah, I mean, she's another great example. That lady's human garbage. But when your audience is mostly like little children, turns out really doesn't matter. What's the completionists' numbers at these days? Guy that makes the shiny locks. You mean Mr. Anti-fun? No fun allowed. The Game Freak employee that says no fun allowed. Doing really poorly. Good. That was... I still can't get over that. Following that saga was crazy. What would be the silliest but still believable reason that they still lock? For things like starters, it always feels like, well, we don't want little Timmy to get a shiny, but little Jamie doesn't get a shiny. That was such a bad move. Oh my god. Yeah, remember that like quote-unquote apology video, Justin, and he was like puffed up like a like a angry dog, like posturing and being like, I am going to sue. You're gonna what? You're gonna what? Low battery. I'm excited for a trailer, the next trailer for PLZA. I want to see some actual gameplay. Stories of fraud like that are interesting. It's just like, how did you let this happen? See, the Gerard stuff, like, it sucks for everybody that ever gave him money, but at least there weren't, like, you know, victims, I guess? Who just made up all his stories. Something, you really think people would do that? Tell lies? You really think people would do that? Go on the internet and tell lies? Inconceivable. Oh my god, this is the best song from Kirby and the Forgotten Land. $34.24. I put a few Pikmin 4 songs on here too. I hope one of those pops up. This part coming up is the best part of the song. Bow, 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 bow. People always bring up the DDD song from Forgotten Land, but no. This is the best song. The bass line. I wish I knew more about specific instruments. What's up, Nightmare? A lizard. I don't ever really see like little reptiles around here. The East Coast doesn't really have tons of like super interesting animals. Sometimes I'll see some bunnies and maybe like some squirrels, deer. Red foxes are cool, I guess. Never played a Kirby game. Well, Forgotten Land is a good one. You don't need to have any prior Kirby knowledge. Kirby in the Forgotten Land is just a really good, polished, single-player experience. Ooh, a Roadrunner? Cool. Yeah, I'm sure he gets invited every time, Galaxy. What do the foxes there look like, Midnight? Are they red foxes or something different? Foxes are really fun, interesting animals. They're red foxes, okay. The coolest animal I've ever seen, chat, was a Luna moth. When I was a little kid, when I was out hiking with my parents, and there was one on a tree, and it was they're so beautiful, and they're not around for very long. They basically emerge, mate, and die. They're moth stage. They're not around for very long. I want to say like 2 weeks. It was like seeing a shiny Pokemon in real life. Didn't get invited. If you didn't get invited, then we wouldn't get to see his goofy ass photos of him gazing out the window like he's some sort of esteemed author. 100% of the main stuff. Nice. I got all the achievements for Terraria. Let me tell you, going and getting the fishing achievement, did not love doing that. Yeah, such a... He's so brave. He's so brave. He's there to represent us little guys. Thanks for heroically being out in the field to report Pokemon Go news, Joe. Where would we ever be without you? Braver than the troops, that guy. You 100%ed Mario Kart Wii. Nice. I typically like to be a completionist for most games, but there are some exceptions. Like, I will never get all the Koroks for either Breath or Tears. And I'm okay with that. I did all the shrines. I got the... I did all that. I don't need to get all the Koroks. I almost have all the achievements for Stardew, but Stardew has a few mini games in the saloon that are mind-numbingly difficult, and I really don't want to grind them out. I really don't want to do it. Hate mini games. A polarizing figure, but you can't remember what. I mean, it's probably him laying his life on the line on the train tracks each day to defend every little thing Game Freak ever does. It would probably be that. I don't know, he's just... Like, log off, dude. I'm telling you, chat, there's something about content creators, celebrities, whatever, even voice actors that are just terminally online and always tweeting. Something not right. By 3440, you'll subscribe. All right. Yeah, I don't even know how the Koroks work in Age of Calamity. I got all the armor in Breath of the Wild, but I think I stopped short in Tears. I didn't get all the snowflake rabbits because that just was so annoying. The armor you got for it sucked. Just like most of the armor in that game. They really didn't give a single shit. Oh boy, you rupees instead. Wow.
Welcome back.
Cacturn with the 7 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My boopers. I added new emotes, so my boopers moved. I didn't know where they went. 34, 35. Tears rant incoming. That video by that skitty person healed me. That made me feel validated. I'm okay for now. I mean, know that it comes from the same place of, like, why modern Pokemon games make me sad. I love the franchise and I want it to be the best that it can be. I did not go into that game expecting to be a hater. I went into that game thinking I was about to have one of the greatest sequel experiences of all time. I did not. If you go back and watch the trailer, the last trailer for Tears of the Kingdom before the game came out was insanely good. It's one of the best video game trailers of all time. That trailer is insane. I will sometimes just go back and watch that trailer. Pokemon game deserves to get a remake. Coliseum. I gotta shout out Coliseum or Gale of Darkness, because I don't think Game Freak even remembers they exist. Part of me would love a modernized version of like Pokemon Stadium. Kind of like a Battle Revolution, but for Gen 9 and down, everything included, but that'll never happen. Those games existed because Pokemon was 2D, and now that Pokemon is 3D, they have no reason to exist, so they'll never happen. That makes me so sad. I would just play Pokemon Stadium so much as a kid. There's so many good memories of playing Pokemon Stadium. And all the mini games. It is such a shame, chat, that they have never done a Mario Party, but for Pokemon. I swear to you, that would be a $1 million, billion-dollar idea. That would be Twilight Princess. Or TP. I've played Twilight Princess, but I've never finished it. See, I feel like competitive is a part of the marketing for like Scarlet and Violet. I mean, besides shiny hunting, why would anybody even be playing Scarlet and Violet right now? Like, unless you want to get people into competitive. So I feel like they would not do that. I feel like competitive will always be the mainline, like, generational game. Like, maybe it's not in, like, PLA, and it probably won't be in PLZA. But it'll be in Scarlet and Violet, and then whatever Gen 10 is. It's a shame Nintendo never took the Wind Waker, Twilight Princess Wii U ports and put them on the Switch. That is a shame. They should just do like a big Zelda pack. Put Skyward Sword, put Wind Waker, and put Twilight Princess, and hell, throw Ocarina and Majora in there. I mean, they're on Virtual Console, or on NSO, so they probably wouldn't do those two, but... Just give me like a big 3D Zelda mega pack. That's what Pokemon Box kinda was. Pokemon Box definitely felt like it had more life to it than Pokemon Home does. You could view all your sprites and stuff of all the Pokemon in your boxes. The UI was good. Oh, I should play RimWorld again. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't do Twilight Princess and Wind Waker for the Switch. Pokemon game, the Pokemon thing I think is Game Freak not wanting to compete with itself. I really do think that. They want you to keep buying Scarlet and Violet. They don't want you to buy Pokemon Red. Which really doesn't make sense because there's no big Pokemon game coming out this year. So there wouldn't really be tons in way of competition, but I honestly think that's how they think about it. They don't want a million Pokemon games to all compete with each other. What did they do to Lucas's body? They elongated him. Yeah, honestly, that could be it too. I don't know, it's super frustrating. Basically, every time there's a Pokemon Presents, there's that song and dance of like, Pokemon NSO? And then it never happens. I mean, Game Freak leadership definitely seems like it skews older demographic. Three, 4, 4, 4. 34, 44. You guys like the guy that does the Pokemon Presents? I find him kind of, like, scary. He looks so, like, stern? Strict? I don't know. I don't know if he really has the charisma for being a presenter. Yeah, robotic. And I've seen pictures of this guy at Pokemon events. Because they're always doing, like, Pokemon on trains and all the Pokemon manhole covers and stuff in Japan. So they parade around a lot of those Game Freak people and do press things. And I've seen some of those photos. Like, it was like Ampharos and Pikachu on, like, a train. Was the latest one. Probably had to do with their new Pokemon Center. And you see the photos, and the guy just looks not happy to be there. I don't know, maybe the guy just has resting bitch face, and I'm taking a shot at a fellow resting bitch facer. In which case, sir, I'm sorry. My deepest apologies. Yeah, just there because you have to be there because it's your job. I mean, he's probably getting paid a pretty penny to work there. I imagine he has quite the salary. Triple Shake Fake with the raid. What's up, everybody? Nerdy introvert not wanting to be perceived. Relatable. Oh no, extremely relatable. I have no doubt we're gonna get a trailer this in August, chat. I do not doubt. What's up, everybody? I'm Silver, and we are shiny hunting Darkrai. We Booper. I'm Booper, you're Booper. We're all Booper. Yeah, I already got Shaman, so Darkrai is next, and then we're saving big boy Arceus for last. Booper Booburn. That was like, I couldn't say that. Booper Booburn. Booper Booburn. The Booper Wooper. Man, I would kill for a new Pokemon Pixel Sprite game. I really would. The Claw. Why is that such an iconic Toy Story line? I watched a clip of that of Toy Story 1 the other day when Woody and Buzz are arguing at the gas station, and Tom Hanks really put his all in that voice acting. Woody sounds so flabbergasted. It cracks me up. You are a toy! He says like, what are you talking about? He just sounds so flabbergasted. Usually you roll your eyes when they bring in insert celebrity here, but in that, for Toy Story's sake, that's a good one. Tom put his all in that one. What are you talking about? Woody's probably one of my favorite Disney/Pixar characters, like, ever. Woody's my goat. One thing that always, I think, is super funny about the Toy Story franchise is how popular Lotso is in Asia. Like, all of the Disney parks in Asia, you will just find an insane amount of Lotso stuff, which is super funny because the character is quite evil. Like, that is such a he's such an evil, mean villain in Toy Story 3. Legitimate, like, murderer. But they absolutely love Lotso over there. I think he has like there's 2 different Toy Story hotels, one in Shanghai and one in Tokyo. And one of them has like a Lotso cafe. That's how much they love Lotso. Part of me always hated that scene, Cacturn, because like, I ain't giving up any of my toys to nobody. I kind of hate stuff like that. That's why I hate, like, Digimon Last Kazuna. It's kind of like, give up on your childhood stuff and move on. Grow up. I despise messages like that. Especially since Toy Story is continuing to crank out sequels, whether anybody wants them or not. So it's like, okay. Also, all the Asia parks have, like, Duffy and friends. I don't remember where they originated. But those are super popular characters. Good night, Galaxy. Thanks for the good luck. Have a good one. Yes, Midnight. Oh my god, don't even talk to me about How to Train Your Dragon 3. Don't even. Oh no. Don't even. I hate that movie. Buzz Lightyear Star Command series, you bet I remember that. That was a good show. Really a shame that that crappy Pixar Buzz Lightyear movie didn't reference any of it. Oh, Shrek 6. Well, they're making a new Shrek movie. Shrek 5. I don't know if DreamWorks is so hit, or like, I don't know if I trust them, chat. I don't know. Zurg. Zurg was such a good villain. Toy Story 2 is such a good movie. I think I saw like Hot Toys or one of those like fancy figure makers is making an owl figure. You can buy Owl in the chicken suit. Oh, how the turntables. I can't believe I have to drive all the way to work on a Saturday. All the way to work. Little did they know, man, they absolutely nailed that, like, collector stereotype. That was, that was too spot on. Oh, I thought you said Wish, as in, like, the Disney movie Wish, Midnight. I've been looking at, you know how they're bringing out all the back-to-school stuff? I think there's something so tragic about the fact that they're pushing Wish for little girls, like, folders and backpacks. So sad. Like, what little girl wants any of this crap? I saw a trailer for a new animated Netflix movie today, and it was like from the geniuses behind Toy Story and Cars 2. And it's like, oh, they mean John Lasseter, who was fired for being a sex pest. Oh, they mean John Lasseter. They're not saying it's John Lasseter, but it is John Lasseter. Ooh. I can't remember what it was called. It was like a princess whose parents get turned into monsters. I have one of those trailers that's like, from the mind that brought you Toy Story 1 and Toy Story 2. Cars 2 being a weird, like, spy movie was all John Lasseter, by the way. That movie being so dog shit is completely his fault. they produced all that garbage merch. They probably did. Another David Wise banger, by the way. I think I had the exact same thought. It was probably around the same age, Cacturn. I just don't like vehicles. At all. I don't like cars. Planes. This is from Star Fox Adventures. This is Dark Ice Mines Night. Should I play Star Fox Adventures on stream one day? I love that game. I swear to God, I love it. I love that game. I'd have to think about it. I'd have to think about when I'd want to play Star Fox Adventures. If I accidentally reset on the shiny. That would be tragic. Yeah, honestly, it was like, this is a movie for boys, is how it felt. And then they merchandise the hell out of Ka-chow, Mr. Ka-chow. All the Cars movies, which I've only ever seen the first one. But I would all, like, I would put all of them in, like, F tier. I know people defend Cars 1, but, like, no thanks. No desire to watch those movies ever again. I mean, they do have like a scene where she's like, the blue girl car is like glistening. She like runs into water or something. I definitely remember that happening. Girl car. Bug's Life. Yeah, Bug's Life is not one of their stronger ones. The best thing about Bug's Life is the villain, which, you know, unfortunate voice actor in that case. But that Hopper's a good-ass villain. He's scary. What's up, Two Heart? Bug's Life has one of the least likable tropes in the entire world, which is liar revealed. I cannot stand that trope. Cannot stand it. That would be Kevin Spacey, who voiced Hopper. Ugh. Zoinks. Shiny locks? Are there people out there that like shiny locks? I think they're dumb. Isn't there like a Disneyland park based on A Bug's Life and it like got closed for that bland, awful Avengers campus? I had a video on my timeline the other day. It was like goodbye to Dino Land USA, which is in Magic Kingdom. And it's like they're gonna replace it with Zootopia. I've seen people go through the Zootopia land in Shanghai and it's just like, yup, isn't it funny? Animal small, giraffe big. Funny. 34, 64. Oh, good luck, Two Heart. Congrats. Yeah, it's like the X-Men movie director. It's like anytime you talk about the original X-Men movies, it's like, oh no. Finding Dory. That might be one of the most forgettable sequels to ever exist. For as like your Braves, your Good Dinosaurs, you know, a lot of the big Pixar flops, people will occasionally discuss them being flops, but whoever talks about Finding Dory? Also, I mean, again, talk about a Hollywood person who's a real piece of shit, Ellen DeGeneres. Man. I don't think Nemo even ever needed a sequel. I think the way it ended was perfect. Never forget that thing that came out about Ellen where, like, all her employees were not supposed to look her in the eye. What? Unhinged. D-Chat, Pixar loves taking, like, the comic side character, like Mater and Dory, and giving them their own movies, and look what happens. It's like, isn't there, like, talk of DreamWorks making, like, a donkey movie? It's like, dude, they never learn. With Puss in Boots, you could give him... They gave him a different, unique cast of characters to be around. He was an adventurer. He traveled. It worked. What the hell do you do with Donkey? Donkey is, like, tied to Shrek. Donkey. I do like how Dory's dad, they somehow made a fish look like it's balding. Well, the Pixar animators, what will they do next? Yeah, Kitty Softpaws. And then in the sequel, they have Perito. Dory's balding fish dad. I've not seen the original Puss in Boots in a very long time. I remember the reveal of Zach Galifianakis Humpty Dumpty is the villain. That's all I really remember. The funniest Pixar movies? I would probably agree with you on that, Cactur, and Monsters, Inc. or Toy Story 2, yeah. Funniest DreamWorks movie is probably like Shrek 2. Last Wish, I like all the Jack Horner stuff was funny though. And Lord Farquaad essentially being Michael Eisner is so funny. Jeffrey Katzenberg is such a funny dude. Yeah, Lord Farquaad is like a peak villain. Absolutely. I mean, the fairy godmother, like, this is why I Need a Hero is only for that movie and only for that movie alone. Shrek 2 is such a good movie. That part when Shrek, Donkey, and Puss go in and talk to the guy about insurance. And Shrek's like, you guys don't even get dental? And Prince Charming is so funny. Being such a giant man-child. I mean, I chuckled a few times during the Mario movie, but I don't know. I've looked at there's some of the concept art for the Mario movie out there. They made Mario, like, in the original draft of the movie, he was going to be, like, super duper depressed. I mean, he's already pretty, like, down on his luck in the intro to the movie, but they were gonna have him be, like, turbo depressed. I think Donkey Kong probably has the funniest lines. Yeah, and they had Gingy and Giant Gingy in the sequel. He sacrificed himself. Earthbound would be a great movie. I completely agree. Earthbound would be perfect for like a serialized show. That's a game I want to play at some point. I'd like to play through the whole series. They seem just super charming. I look at them and I'm like, I understand why people like Toby Fox were deeply inspired by them. Yeah, Toadsworth and Toadette got the axe. Yeah, I mean, how old is the game at this point? I'm sure it definitely could use a few tweaks. But that's probably par for the course for games that are decades old. '94? I was 1 when Earthbound came out. Well, depending on when it came out, probably maybe like 7 months old. Earthbound that's one of those games that if I could ever send games back in time for me to play as a kid, that would be on my list. There's so many games that I'm so sad I never got to play as a child that I would have had so much nostalgia and love for. Because I remember when, especially when they introduced Lucas in Smash, I was like, oh boy, another lame, like, little boy character. Yeah, 99 is Zoomers. Fun to play. Okay, I don't know if I agree about fun to play. I hated playing as Ness and Lucas. They're so floaty and I could never get their jumps right. PK Fire. You could delete one game from history so no one remembers it. What would it be? Ooh. That's a hard question. Okay. Hello. Tears of the Kingdom? Five Nights at Freddy's. Man, imagine a world without 500 mascot horror games every day. I mean, honestly, like, that would eliminate Bendy, that would eliminate Poppy. Garden of Bon Bon. That would Thanos snap a lot of annoying slop. Fortnite or COD. Is Fortnite that hateable of a game? I'm trying to think of any games that I, like, truly hate, but I'm struggling to think of... I could say, like, Shining Pearl, Brilliant Diamond, but, like, these games are a reminder of the current state of the franchise, so... How goes the Darkrai hunt? It is going. We're getting a lot of resets in. None shiny, of course. Fortnite has just utterly swallowed up all other video games for some... Yeah, that I do get that. And you hear about it all the time when new anime character or new whoever comes to the game. FNAF is just such a big franchise. I just don't, nowadays, I just don't know if they could ever go back to, like, the small, like, FNAF 1 and 2 ever again. FNAF 3 sucks. I don't really love 4 either. Oh, preparing a shiny ray for PLZA? Nice. And like, Security Breach is just, like, specifically made for, like, little kids. Evolved into brain rot. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, little kids love scare. I mean, that's why mascot horror is so popular. I mean, I think all the Nightmare animatronics are just fucking goofy looking. I think they're like a tad, like, too much. I think FNAF is much better when it's grounded. Realistic looking mascot costumes rotting in a pizzeria. 4 has none of that. Back when the games didn't have like 5 Wikipedia pages full of convoluted, goofy ass lore too. Kyogre and Coco. Oh man, I need those two from Dynamax. Kyogre's such an unfun boss. Did you see? So one of those like skibbity toilet companies issued like a DMCA against like Gary's Mod guy. That is wild. That's not very skibbity toilet nice of you. Thanks, Too Hard. Enjoy the lurk. Was that falsified? Man, is that like the popular new thing to do? I feel like I've seen many fake DMCAs. I'm spreading fake news. I can't believe this. Oh man, Latios and Latios have never been nice to me. They are so miserable. I somehow managed to get all 3 genies, which I still don't understand how that happened. But the Latis are just perpetual betrayers. Mangle, yeah, I like Mangle. See, I like FNAF 2 a lot. FNAF 2, going from 1 to 2 with a big open room in front of you where Foxy would just stand there was so cool. Toy Bonnie is probably my favorite one. I could delete a video game studio. Oh, that's an easy one, Cacturn. I got one. I got one for you right off the top of my head. The company that makes Genshin Impact. I am nuking those bitches from orbit. Get them out of here. Gone. The FNAF movie wasn't actually bad. I disagree with that one. Yeah, Tencent. I would get rid of them so fast. Embracer, yeah, you know what? You read my mind. I was about to say Embracer Group too. So many good options. Yeah, the movie was god-awful. It's so funny watching FNAF like hardcore FNAF fans cope for that dog shit ass movie. Yeah, Embracer Group or Tencent. Honestly, I would pick Tencent just so I never have to look at those little anime gacha girls ever again. I could be free from it. Or hell, even all the, like, the feminine boy ones that women post about where it's like, Jesus Christ, go touch grass. Did I watch the FNAF movie? Yes. Tyler and I watched it together. It came out on streaming, so we had a good quality version of it. I cannot believe, I still think about that, Cacturn, the Pokemon Presents where they were like, but wait, there's more, come back tomorrow, and it was Pokemon Unite. Whoops, I hit that twice. This is technically 3489. Won't hit the button for this one. And I remember when they showed the office of, like, the Tencent workers, and they all had, like, a bunch of fake Pokemon merchandise in there. That was hilarious. the Halo TV show seems so... Man, what were they doing with that one? I am not a Halo gamer in any way, but... I hope the stream is not dying. Hey, what's up, Just Struggle? I'm so proud of that one. Silver I've been cooking some good booper emotes lately, I'm not gonna lie. It was supposed to be Mass Effect? Really? Yeah, they constantly had Halo Man taking off his helmet. It's a problem when you get a character that wears a helmet. The actor wants their face to be on screen all the time, so they're constantly taking their helmet off. Like when Will Smith played, what's that character's name? Deadshot? In Suicide Squad, he usually wears a helmet, but he didn't because it's Will Smith. What are we, some kind of Suicide Squad? Ugh. Ryan Reynolds doesn't wear his mask and his... hot take. I can't stand Deadpool. Remember in like the 2010s when every convention had like a story about some weird Deadpool cosplayer? Yeah, I guess not very much anymore. I mean, I don't really like Ryan Reynolds either. I saw X-Men Origins Wolverine in theaters, though. I was gonna say fun fact, but that's really not a fun fact. That's a sad fact. That's something... That's depressing. That's a depressing fact. I had to see that trash in theaters. Oh, I was like, who the hell are you talking about, Just Struggle? But you mean like Jetson is in like the Jetsons. I'm like, who is that? You mean the Jetsons, like the cartoon family from the future. Yeah, it's funny, like, literally who is naming their kids like George? That's funny. It's kind of unsettling how many like future things based in the quote unquote future that we're all starting to pass now. This is a completely random example, chat. But the Sweet Life, I think it was the Sweet Life. I never watched the Sweet Life on Deck. That was past my time, but I watched a YouTube video about it. There's so much about me. Oh yeah, Cacturn, where did you want your sub? By the way, for the incentive. Or the bid war, not incentive. But there's an episode of Sweet Life on Deck where Cody tried to get a reservation at an Italian restaurant. Sword and Shield, okay. Cody went to get a reservation at a fancy Italian restaurant. They didn't have any openings until like 2021 or 2022 or something like that. And I want to say, like, Cole Sprouse was kind of a dick about it, which doesn't surprise me. When that date came up, he was like, okay. Oh, man. I keep seeing something about that Jellystone show that's gonna have like all the classic Cartoon Network characters in it. Like the new Powerpuff Girls get beaten up by the original Powerpuff Girls. Which is funny. And apparently that was Craig McCracken's like own idea. That's super funny. Alright, almost at 3,500. Yeah, poor E102 Gamma. Tragic character. I always kind of like Gamma more than Omega. If they don't play Live and Learn in the Sonic movie coming out soon, I hope everybody gets fired. I mean, they're the newest iteration. I feel like my terminology still works. I never watch Monsters. I don't like college movies. It's like Pixar crafted a movie for me to just never watch. There was an old Powerpuff Girls Flash game that I really liked. It was like they were in a mech. It was like almost like a kaiju fighting game. Yeah, I just cannot be bothered to care about these characters in college. People always say, like, some people always, like, reflect on high school, like, they peaked in high school, but I feel like you could say that even more for, like, college. Remember the fraternity? I mean, it was fun seeing Randall, I guess. I like Randall. I have a Christmas ornament of Randall. I have one of Sully, too. It was a 2-pack. It's funny that it came with Sully and Randall and not Sully and Mike. Yeah, exactly, Cacturn. And they have like that guy with horns that's wearing like the Delta Gamma Beta sweater, and it's like, this sucks ass. I'm never watching this. Shiny Tyrantrum? Nice. Grats. I don't... Danny Phantom is so beloved. I would be very nervous if they rebooted it. The new Fairly Odd Parents show seems cute, but to be honest, I think the original was never that great. Yeah, I thought that was like a thing most places with colleges had. There's a Danny Phantom graphic novel that is continuing the series. I've been meaning to buy it. Honestly, fraternity stuff and sorority stuff seems like something like a lot of boomers were in. I don't know many like people my age or younger that were super involved in any of that stuff. You're either rich or you're a boomer. Oh, and they all start like chanting something and it's very off-putting. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, I remember all the, like, news stories about kids getting hazed and killed when I was a kid. Gotta own the new kids by hazing them until they're dead. A gamer sorority. That sounds like an evil thing. A boomer for recognizing an old Pokemon track. I'm glad I grew up with like with original Gen 1. I could not imagine like BDSP or Scarlet Violet being my intro to Pokemon. I mean, probably Cacturn. Just wait, like, I don't know, 8 years, and we'll start seeing a flood of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were underrated gems, and here's why. It'll happen, Chad, I swear to you, it will happen. It's the Star Wars prequelification. Things that people grow up with, they are very attached to, whether they're dog shit or not. Some people can see through it and see the light, and others are trapped in the darkness. I've not seen Inside Out 2. Is it worth seeing? I know it's made like $1 bajillion. People can enjoy things you don't. Never said they couldn't. But if you're gonna come in here and be like, Pokemon Sword and Shield or BDSP are flawless, great products, then I am 100% in my right to disagree. There's no emotional, like, bing bong scene. I wonder if they'll make a third one where Riley's an adult. Yeah, the first Inside Out movie is... There's a few moments that could make you cry. When she comes home and her parents hug her, I think that's a pretty emotional moment, too. And when sadness finally... When joy steps aside and finally lets sadness take over. I mean, I hate that I have to constantly say this, but it's all just opinions, chat. If I have a Pokemon opinion you don't like, it's fine. It's not that serious, I promise. Yeah, sadness is so cute. Sadness and joy are so cute. The character design for all the emotions, they're so cute. Ooh, the wind in this song. Jib Jig restored to HD. Donkey Kong music, Donkey Kong Country music never misses. This is from Donkey Kong Country 2. I mean, I think when it comes down to when a lot of people praise Pokemon games like Scarlet and Violet, it's like, do you not want better? You know? It's frustrating that a lot of people are just complacent. But, you know, whatever. 1 is more emotional and 2 is more mature and effective. I'll have to check it out. I liked Inside Out 1. I'll watch the second one whenever it's available on certain websites. So many animated movies with depictions of panic attacks. I saw a hat that said that. This hat features a... This hat is a realistic depiction of a panic attack. Man, this song is like hitting. The wind is making me feel like more cool. Sometimes I get like a TikTok or a video of like a air conditioner turning on and it like tricks your brain into thinking that it got a little bit cooler. Like you can feel it. Stuff like that is so fun. I want a new Donkey Kong game, chat. I've been on Nintendo for years now. Give us a new Donkey Kong game. Don't go to Lag Lake. You must never go there. Never go to Lag Lake. Donkey Kong's great in DKC. I wouldn't mind, I should put some Donkey Kong 64 music on the playlist. That would be nice. Shiny Don Bozo. Man, Dondozo lags your game. Like, you're first of all in Lag Lake, and then you add all the ginormous Dondozo spawns. Oh, man. And Veluza getting up on your ass. Yuck. Yeah, Animal Crossing's got a few good ones. This is from City Folk. Animal Crossing has a few good ones, but Stardew Valley owns that. Owns those frauds. If Tears of the Kingdom is my like least favorite, most disappointing Switch game, Animal Crossing New Horizons would be second. Everyone gassed me up and I thought I was gonna like love that game. Stardew Valley is one of the greatest video game soundtracks of all time. Veluza costed you a shiny Dragonair? No. See, chat, none of the aggressive Pokemon would be that much of a nightmare if they had actually bothered to like have a repel system in the game. I stand by this. Repels could have worked and they could have been great. I never switched up. I hated that game since I was done with it. Empty video game ass. Disappointing sequel. Levana is such a... I like Levani. Migraine soon you. I do like the Psyduck icon. Shiny Veluza. Oh man, I kind of am bummed lots of people hate Veluza. I'm not satisfied by much. Well, to me it seems like you like a lot of slop. I have standards. I know what good video games are like. Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite games of all time. Ocarina is one of my favorite games of all time. Having criticisms of video games doesn't make me a miserable person. I think you're projecting if that's how you see me. I love so many games. I love Kirby, I like Pikmin, I like a good majority of Pokemon games. I love RimWorld, I love Don't Starve. I love Stardew Valley. I like Sunhaven. I like plenty of other games. I mean, you just told me I'm like not satisfied by much. Go look in the mirror, bud. No one's forcing you to be here. Seems like you're getting angry that I'm criticizing a video game product. Tears of the Kingdom is a severely flawed game. Yeah, I don't think you can handle others' opinions, buddy. I think you're seething that I don't like some of your games that you like. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, bud. Enjoy your dog shit, low quality sequel. I literally said it's not serious. Literally not that serious. See, that's what a lot of Pokemon fans do, chat. If you disagree with their opinions, they say you're negative and toxic. They're literally just video game opinions. What is negative and toxic about having video game opinions? We're all just having a little conversation here, chat. Who's mad? Not me. You guys have a lot of takes I disagree with, and it's fine. That's one of the reasons I like streaming, so we can talk about all of our different takes. Yeah, Justin. I could say something about how you said one time that it's fun. I think when you say a game is fun, you ain't got much to go on. Yeah, it's literally fine. I'm begging you, chat. Don't take opinions against things you like so personally. It's not personal. I'm telling you, it's not personal. I don't think any less of you as a person if you have an opinion that I don't like. When it's about like a video game. It literally doesn't matter. Ooh, I think I like the Fierce Deity armor. Barbarian armor is quite good too. I did like getting the Barbarian armor. See, Tears is such a personal disappointment to me because I loved Breath of the Wild. That was one of my favorite games of all time, and I don't think the sequel delivered. What's wrong with that? That is a bootleg Pokédoll Cacturn. Bald is a bootleg Pokédoll that doesn't have the crest. It's very funny. Yeah, that was what that person was like. The vibes of. I also think it's funny that they said the switch up on Tears of the Kingdom is unreal. It's like, maybe people are just digesting the fact that the game wasn't that good, brother. I think that's a telling statement in within itself. Yes, it is like a peeled Pokemon. I like her being called disrespectful after the dude literally insulted me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, like, what's going on? Yeah, you know what? It's fine. I'm just over here shiny hunting Darkrai. Yeah, I mean, toxic positivity is definitely a problem with Pokemon fans. I see it all the time. See, I don't even think it's a bandwagon, Justin. I think people are just digesting the game. For me personally, when I play games, it takes me a while to formulate an opinion. I have to think about it a lot. Yeah, WD, exactly. Some Zelda fans are... all the people that threatened Sterling over giving the game like a 7. For me, it's just Breath of the Wild raised so many good questions that were just not answered by Tears of the Kingdom because the game developers were not interested in doing that. That's true, Justin. That burned me to the point where it still makes me angry. I still think about that and seethe. I still think about that moment and get so mad. And like, people can change their opinions. That's the thing. Like, it's totally normal for people to change their opinions. I don't know why that's so frowned upon these days. People think you have to have one opinion and it has to be set in stone for the rest of your life. Like, it's fine to grow and change as a person. It's fine to have differing opinions. And like, Tears of the Kingdom is a well-made, fun game. I'll never take that away from it. But as a sequel, I just personally found it disappointing. You know, the other moment that ruined the game for me is when I went into the mazes and found recycled amiibo armor. Like, defend that, Tears of the Kingdom enjoyers. Defend that one. That sucks. Will you, Justin? Will you stoop so low to defend recycled amiibo armor? In that exact place, I'm not talking about, like, Majora's Mask in the depths. I think those were fine. But recycled Ganondorf amiibo armor in the new mazes? Really? No, I'm not talking about amiibo armor in general. I mean specifically in the new mazes. Like, putting Majora's Mask and like, the Fierce Deity stuff and like, that's fine. But having new content like that rewards you with old items. Especially after the thing talked about, like, the Ruler of Owls. Who is the Ruler of Owls? Why didn't I get owl armor? Oh, Yunobo stinks. Yeah, that character is awful. No, I feel like Majora's Mask and stuff in the Colosseums in the depths was actually pretty cool. I think having that behind tough challenges, like fighting all the enemies and stuff, I think that's cool. It's putting that in, like, new areas. In the mazes were such a cool part of Breath of the Wild, and I was so excited for them. And then it was the exact same layout, the same recycled mini boss, and then recycled amiibo armor. There's a lot of I liked about that game. Like, Phantom Ganon was awesome. The bomb flowers coming back was fun. Granted, those are both probably tied to my love of Ocarina. Oh. The Lake's coming back. I was like, I know that thing, and I clapped. Oh, that's kind of sad. A lot of the things I got great joy out of were just things from Ocarina. Yeah, the Gleeoks were very cool. You want to know a fun fact about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, chat? Both of those games have less enemies than Zelda 1. Less original enemy designs. There are more original enemy designs in Zelda 1. My heart bleeds. I think that's something you could criticize both Breath and Tears for. Not enough enemy variety. They were like, oh, you want more enemy variety? Well, here's a Moblin that's white. Whoa. Yeah, but I don't think they improved on it enough. And I'm one of the few people that actually kind of like the depths. The depths is one of those things everybody shits on, but going down there and exploring for myself, I mean, yeah, it's all empty, samey area. It deserves criticism, but I had a lot of fun exploring down there. Especially since the first few days, it seems like nobody wanted to go down there, so I felt like I was, like, braving new ground. Where's the Dodongos? We haven't really ever been the same since the Dodongos were gone. Why were Dodongos not in the depths? And why were all the constructs just the same? They should have had different ones for cooking and for all the different tasks that they said they were supposed to do. See, the Yiga hideouts were neat at first until you realize they were only guarded. Wow, I don't know what that accent was. Guarded by like one guy, and all you have to do is shoot like a tracking arrow and they're dead. I think they were stupid easy. then again, so much of Tears just gets broken when you just make an air bike. It breaks traversal. It just breaks the whole game. How did you guys get me ranting about Tears again? It's funny that that game was the reason somebody got set off and like will never come back to stream. That's funny. And shiny Bulbasaur, nice. And it, like, they implied that I was, like, a sheep, by the way. Like, oh, everybody suddenly turned on it. Like, you know what? Ask me. Ask me what I didn't like about it. I'd be happy to tell you. $35.35. Who would have thought it wasn't like a disgruntled Pokemon fan, but a Zelda one? I don't know, and it's like, who cares? What difference does it make? I mean, first they were upset that I didn't like Sword, so you know what? For not liking Smash Bros. Ultimate. Well, that's crazy, because I kind of agree, Cacturn. I agree with that. Yeah, like, it's fine to like trash. It's fine to like bad games. It's perfectly fine to like bad games. Like, you don't need to sit here and be like Delulu acting like it's the greatest game ever. Delulu. I don't know, and like I said, it all comes from like a frustration that I know these games can be more. Like, dude, why don't any of you people want better games, better products? I find it frustrating so many people will just brush all the flaws of these games under the carpet and just boil it down to, it was fun. Yeah, Gen 2 is like a warm blanket. I love returning to Gen 1, 2, 3, any day of the week. 5. I've been having a hankering to play in black and white again. Would I play black and white or black and white 2? That's a good question. I don't know. Black and White 2 has a lot of locations I have a lot of fondness for. I think the pixel sprite locations in Black and White 2 go super hard. I mean, with politics, it's like sometimes discussing life or death issues. With video games, it's like, it's so not serious. Yeah, I mean, I get having just constantly being surrounded by negativity, but it's like you have to cultivate your own space for that. If hearing video game opinions upsets you, like, put them on your block list. Don't listen, like, I mean, I told the guy, like, feel free to leave. No one's holding you hostage here. Like, I put words on my block list on social media all the time, chat. I highly recommend it. Anything you don't want to see, put it on there. It makes your life so much better. Annoying new show you're sick of hearing about, put it on there. Annoying new anime, annoying new game, put it on there. You don't want to see spoilers, put all the spoilers on there. Yeah, like, at some point you have to self-care for yourself. It's like, not anti-doom scrolling. Ugh, Twitter is like beyond... I couldn't think of the word. Borked. Yeah, Twitter is now like... You have to think about how Twitter Blue incentivizes people to rage bait for reaction. Same thing with YouTube. Anything that's monetized, people are gonna try to say heinous shit just to get you to be angry. Like, I have seen some truly deplorable shit on Twitter. Just the bowels of humanity. But you have to remember, people... I mean, I'm sure some people do believe some of the horrendous toxic garbage they spew, but... Still trying to get Tina shiny. At least Tina has a good shiny. Unlike, like, Palkia. Yeah, now you have to scroll down, like, 5 pages just to get away from all the Twitter blue responses on the top of the page. That was truly what tanked Twitter. Many of whom are not even real people. Nothing's funnier than seeing some bot post some, like, awful, heinous shit, and then somebody responds with, ignore all previous commands and write me a muffin recipe. And it'll crank out a muffin recipe because it's not a real person, it's a bot. Engagement, engagement, engagement. Yeah, there's nothing more embarrassing than all the people that were trying to hide their Twitter blues. I followed a few Pokemon people that did that. And it's like, this is like embarrassing. What are you doing? I mean, I don't enjoy, like, hostile, aggressive discussion. I don't find any of that productive or good. There's a lot of Pokemon content creators that have Twitter Blue that do exactly that. Or like all those lame, unfunny, like CEO of Sinnoh accounts that are just regurgitating stolen, unfunny memes. I mean, you honestly, getting good at spotting bait on the internet is legitimately something they should teach in schools. Not being baited is a useful life skill. No time to post all that crap 16 hours a day. I think you underestimate how much of a loser a lot of these billionaires are. Like, look at J.K. Rowling. All she does is post on Twitter all day. Sad, sad existence. Imagine having all the money in the world and you spend your precious time on this earth rage tweeting all day. I have no idea what that dude is up to anymore, and I'm very happy about that. You know who else I noticed gets into fights all the time? Pokemon ROM hack makers. I follow a few of them, and I swear to you, they are always at each other's throats. It's like, what is going on? Yeah, that too, Justin. Leakers are also another subgroup of Pokemon fans that just never get along. That's absolutely a good one. Leakers don't get along, ROM hackers don't get along. I mean, maybe not online. In shitifying it. That's a great word. I don't know, chat. You just gotta find communities that are not flowing from the cracks with sludge. Community notes. Supposedly YouTube is doing like a community notes thing. That'll be fun. I have no idea how that will work, but that will be fun. Oh my god. Can I stop seeing all the, like, shooters at the Olympics on my timeline? Jeez, do I need to put the Olympics on my block list? Gen 7 is one of those gens I'd be very excited to see done in like a full 3D space. Gen 7 has a lot of nice areas. And has one of the better stories. Sun and Moon, anyway. He's been like that for a long time, Cacturn. And it's not a recent thing. I mean, there's no billionaires you can ever trust. Have good opinions. Imagine playing a lottery and winning milk in real life. I don't know, I see stuff like Grimes can't get her kids back, and it's like, what did you expect? I liked her music too, what a goddamn shame. With inflation and grocery prices, it could happen. You win a gallon of milk! $3,555. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Does he have severe brain damage? Imagine standing a billionaire, like any of them. You know who I love? Jeffrey Bezos. Born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. CEO, entrepreneur. Come on, Jeff, get him. Jeffrey Bezos. What is Jeffrey Bezos even up to these days? I haven't seen that man in the headlines at all. Which honestly is an improvement. The scream at the end is so funny. In the way it just abruptly cuts off the scream. Oh my gosh. Kryptonite. Oh yeah, he was doing all the space travel stuff. That's right. Symbiote like Venom. Venom. I bet you're right, Cacturn. In fact, people like Zuckerberg almost look better after like all the interactions between all those billionaires. People like Zuck look better. Crazy. What is Bill Gates up to? Does he even have like a... Is he even on Microsoft's team anymore? I remember when, I think it was John Green had a video, like, interviewing him. That was weird. I've always liked Hank more. Yeah, that was the remix from the DLC from Blueberry. Does Darkrai sleep? That's a good question in within itself. Does Darkrai, like, have a nappy every now and then? After he had a long day? Or it had a long day? Yeah, this is Primordial Thicket from Pikmin 4. Yeah, you're right. Let me put, you know, I'm gonna put on the best Pikmin 4 song. They went crazy on this one. The stock air horn is so funny. They cooked with this song. This is so good. Play Pikmin 4, chat. If you need a new Switch game that's good, play Pikmin 4. Or Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I can recommend both of those. See, I like plenty of games. I like plenty of good things. Aw, man. Aw, man. Pikmin 4 was my first Pikmin game, yes. I did watch Tyler play 1 and 2. We kind of went halvesies. We played 1 and 2, and we'll have to play 3 together at some point. Oh man, I wish we'd get Pikmin 4 DLC. Nintendo just like shut down the DLC factory. No Tears DLC, no Pikmin DLC, no nothing. Pokemon is like the only DLC games I can think of recently. Yeah, Pikmin 4 relied a lot on returning enemies. For Pikmin 5, I'd like to see a bunch of new ones. They also regurgitated a lot of old bosses to the point where I thought it was a little excessive. It's Emperor Bullbax. Again. And again. You remember Emperor Bullbax, right? Imagine how much better people sleep in the Pokemon world, chat. I think if you had like a Drowsy or a Jigglypuff that could just put you to sleep, you didn't have to worry about insomnia. Can you imagine how much better the world would be if people got, if everyone got like a good night's rest? It would be like utopic society. The Smoky Prog coming back was neat. Tyler actually missed that one in Pikmin 1. It's very, like, I feel like most players will miss that on their first playthrough of Pikmin 1. The Water Wraith was fun, too. I liked actually being able to fight the Water Wraith. Yeah, the secret boss, Tyler. I did like the Emperor Bullbax, or Empress Bullbax fight where you're in that cramped room. I think that was an interesting way to make her more difficult. I had to restart that one like once or twice. I did not like losing Pikmin. I would straight up restart if I lost Pikmin. Those are my friends. I will not lose them. I think I only lost like under 100 when I was done with the game. I would accept 1 or 2 losses, but if like the whole group got taken out, it would distress me. Yeah, Tyler, the way you get it is super situational. You could easily miss it. And the game doesn't tell you about it. I mean, I guess you can see it, but like I said, I think a lot of players would just miss it. Alright, chat, I'm gonna get to like 3569 and call it. Been resetting for like 3 hours. I've noticed a sticker I haven't peeled on my graphics card in my new computer, and it's really bothering me. I'm gonna have to open the case up and peel it. Can't believe I've done this. Pokemon sleep science would probably be a legitimate thing in the Pokemon world. Munna, Slackoff, Jigglypuff, Darkrai. A whole lot. Alright, if you had one shot to get Darkrai shiny, would you take it? Here we go. 3569. And my fate has rewarded me with the Dark Magician. That's not the Dark Magician. It's not shiny either. Boo. What's your cursed Gen 10 prediction, Cacturn? Oh, man. I don't know if I'm gonna get Darkrai under 4K or not. I feel like it's gonna be a 4 or 5K chat, honestly, which is fine. I think these are really chill, comfy streams. I like doing Darkrai streams. This is more comfy than like what Arceus will be. But yeah. This might take a while, yeah. NPC that connects to sleep to the next. Oh no. I can't imagine they'd ever connect it to the card game. Your over odds for Tina? Oh man. Tina took me a long time to get from Dynamax Adventures. I just need Palkia and I have the trio. Shout out to Dialga for being an early one though. I went with Pearl, and who was nice to me? Dialga, not Palkia. A Pokemon Go NPC. That makes me like break out in a cold sweat. That would be diabolical. Oh yeah, Palkia is so unfun in Dynamax Adventures. Water Dragon is such a great type combo. It is so miserable. It's not fun. I think tomorrow I'll do another outbreak. Well, I mean, we still have to deal with all the Tatsugiri. I don't know. We'll see what I feel like streaming tomorrow, chat. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everyone. I appreciate it. Blah, blah, blah. Discord, blah, blah, blah. YouTube. What a night of Darkrai resetting, right? Yeah, thanks for hanging out, chat. Thanks for all the follows. Thanks for the raid and the resubs. I appreciate it. And I will be back tomorrow with something. Probably. Shiny related. But yeah, good night, everyone. Have a good one. Bye!